My name is Alex Fleming. I'm an owner here at Sherpa Equipment Company, and we are prepping our 4600 car for the 2023 King of the Hammers. We've been working on this car now for a month and a half in preparation for Hammers, and as you can see, we still have a ton of work to do, and we are loaded up and headed out in 7 days. So it's gonna be busy, but we're gonna get it done. This year for our tire, we're gonna be working with Kenda tire. This is something I'm really excited about. I've been running Kenda tire on my personal truck now for about a year and a half, and I purchased the Klever RT in a 35 10.5, and I was blown away by the tire compound, its performance on and off-road. So naturally, I kind of gravitated towards Kenda when we were talking about a new sponsor this year. And they have the new MT2 coming out, and I really wanted to see what that's all about just based off my previous experience with the RT. So got in touch with Mike Higgs, and we're really excited to announce that we're working with Kenda this year on the car. We're gonna be testing out the RTs, we're gonna be testing out the new MT2's out at Hammers, so we're gonna get a really good idea of both of those tires' performance, whether in the sand, on the rocks, short course racing, long form desert racing. And I'm really excited to see how the tires do this year. So I got into King of the Hammers and off-road racing as a whole through my business partner and co-driver, Will. We actually, one of the first times we really hung out together, we went out to a Dirt Riot race, which is an old series that used to have similar class layout as Ultra 4. And I used to go shoot media, so shooting pictures. I was like 15, 16 years old, and just really loved the vibe of motorsports, and always thought it would be really cool to race someday, but it was kind of one of those like far out dreams, just assuming it's really expensive, hard to get into, not knowing how to build a car. And through the growth of our business, we kind of decided it'd be a good marketing move to build a car, and kind of a good way for us to just get into it. So through our personal paychecks, we were pulling money out and we started building a car. We bought this car at a junkyard really cheap, and slowly just built it up. We started racing in smaller series. We raced Yellowstone off-road racing up in Montana and Wyoming, and kind of got our feet wet racing, and we decided it was time to go play with the big dogs. And we ran King of the Hammers 2 years ago for the first time. Did quite well for our first year in a pretty budget built car, and this is going into our 3rd season at Ultra 4. We've raced 2 full seasons, gone for national points, and we've done okay, but we're definitely growing and getting better, and it's really exciting to be a big part of it and have it be a big part of our business, our brand image, and it's just incredibly fun.
So KOH started for me back in 2011. I went with my family to be on the pit team for another racer in the 4400 class, and it was actually where I found my passion for photography. And so I would go and shoot every season, and it was a big part of my year. And then I eventually had the opportunity to bring Alex out to shoot media with me at a couple of the Dirt Riot races earlier in the season, and then finally talked him into going out to King of the Hammers. And while we were out there, we spent a lot of time standing around talking about, maybe we could do this for our company. And we knew how to market, and there was a big opening in our class, the 4600 class, for people that knew how to market. So we decided to dive into it and use it as an opportunity to grow our business. Being a co-driver, I had to pretty much admit right off the bat that I wasn't the guy for driving. I don't have the ability to commit at that level, but I am really good at directions and understanding maps and things like that. And I also love the recovery aspect of getting a car through an obstacle that people don't think is possible. So a lot of the preseason prep for me is centered around sponsors and doing our marketing and our web marketing and things of that nature. I do turn wrenches on the car. I'm not as skilled at it as Alex and Hayden are, but my expertise tends to lie in the marketing end of things and overall branding. So I usually work with our wrap company to get all the sponsors on the car and make sure representation's there. And so I do a lot of those components, and then obviously like this year we've changed a lot of our navigation up. So far I've spent a lot of time dialing all that in and getting maps put in our software so that we have something to start practicing with right off the bat. As far as Kenda goes, we're really excited to have Kenda. We've gone through a lot of tires up to this point, but working with a company that's also passionate about the motorsports industry and developing tires for enthusiasts, that's what really gets us excited. And Kenda has absolutely been that. We're excited to see how the tires perform in the 2023 season, and we're going to actually be trying out a couple of different tires and really work with engineers and find what's right.